recap last week's SmackDown from the dream match between Cena and Nakamura, where Nakamura actually pulls it off and he actually wins. So, but they showed after SmackDown went off the air when Cena put fucking Baron Corbin to the table because Baron Corbin tried to attack Nakamura afterwards. But Cena wasn't having any of that because after the handshake and so on and so forth, Cena leaves the ring. Nakamura gets attacked by Baron Corbin. Cena comes back. And it was funny because it was Corbin that tried to put Cena through a table. Okay, how was he going to do the end of days through the table? But anyway, but Cena gives him the fuck you and through the table, and that's when SmackDown literally ended. But that was after SmackDown went off the air last week. So Cena actually goes out and hits the ring, and he actually talks about Super Cena, and he actually says the King of Strong Style when he's talking about Nakamura, and I'm like, yes, keep referring to him as that. Please keep referring to him as that because that's who he is. He's the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. Please follow that. Stop calling him a rock star or whatever. Okay, you can call him that too, but call him the King of Strong Style. Just do that. So he said that. Okay, Cena was like, all right, yeah. He found out the hard way that Nakamura hits hard, and he thought that he was going to punch his ticket to SummerSlam. Yeah, it's to face Jinder Mahal and become a 17-time champ. But then he said that he lost, and out of respect, he shook his hand. He said that losing doesn't happen to him often, but yeah, so he shook his hand after that. But I think it's kind of funny that Cena actually called himself Super Cena. And this is not the first time that he actually has done this. So, again, he put over Nakamura. Now, people consider it danger because it's like, people actually was like, no, it shouldn't be Nakamura that challenges Jinder Mahal because he'll get cashed in on. Okay, I'll reiterate this. If Cena wins his 17th and then holds it for only 2 minutes because he gets cashed in on, so breaking Ric Flair's record and then you treat it that way, that would be garbage to me. That would be like, okay, because once again, Cena will just go ahead and get his 18th right after that. So, no. Okay. Baron Corbin comes out and he's like, yeah, you stuck your nose into my business last week and I'm the future and I have no problem making you the past. He says that having the Money in the Bank contract, he does what he wants and when he wants. And it's funny because Cena actually calls him a dumpster fire, which a sign that actually calls Baron Corbin a dumpster fire. And there was a dumpster fire chant, and Cena basically calls him out. And he's like, yeah, come in this ring and we'll whether it's SummerSlam or right now, yeah, let's go. Baron Corbin was like, why? I have the Money in the Bank briefcase. The only thing I care about is winning the WWE Championship. I don't have to beat Cena. You can take your respect and shove it. You're not worth my time. Daniel Bryan basically comes out and he's like, yeah, I can see that you're not ready to wrestle now, but you will wrestle at SummerSlam against, 16-time world champion John Cena. Okay, fine. So at least John Cena and Mr. Money in the Bank are going to be wrestling at SummerSlam, but a certain mid-carder won't at this point in time. So, the Usos face Ty Dillinger and Sami Zayn. So, are they a tag team now? Because this tag team division is in dire straits. It's just, yeah. So, after the New Day, no. After the Usos, because it's funny because they were the New Day last week. After the Usos beat Ty Dillinger and Sami Zayn when Ty Dillinger actually taps out, Usos was like, where the New Day at? And actually calls out the New Day and actually does that dick pump and said that they were going to be at SummerSlam. After SummerSlam, they're going to be the WWE Smackdown Tag Team Champions. The New Day actually, okay, Big E makes their announcement. Oh, yeah. Don't you dare be sour. So, Big E is the only one that comes through the curtain and at the top of the ramp. From behind, though, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston actually attack the Usos. Big E hits the ring, and yeah, they actually put a beat down on these Usos. And they were about to maybe do a concerto because chairs were brought in the ring. And I guess Big E was about to maybe a big ending onto a chair, or Kofi was about to smack him or whatever. But yeah, the Usos got it the hell out of Dodge, and the New Day was like, get back in here, we're calling you out and stuff like that. So okay, yeah, so at SummerSlam, at least this tag team championship match is going to happen. Okay, what else was going to happen? Okay, Randy Orton basically says that Rusev was in the wrong place at the wrong time, running his mouth about, he can't be beat, so he just decided to come out there. And he says that Jinder did everything and anything possible to escape with the WWE Championship, but tonight, yeah, he has no Singh brothers and he won't get away, period. Then we have the Fashion Peaks again. Okay, the Ascension were in the office. Tyler Breeze was talking about his dream last week, and Ascension was just like, okay, yeah. All the conversation is like, where's Fandango? But the Ascension were just there for the pie. I don't think, it was a pie that was there. He's like, we're just here for the pie, and they took the pie and they basically left. So, actually, Fandango actually comes in, and he's like, where were you? He's like, yeah, I was actually abducted by aliens, and okay, all right, and I can see into the future. Yeah, the person that destroyed Telly is going to come walking through that door, and it's Arn Anderson, good old Double A, and he's like, look, you should have named him Arn, because I was the head. I was the main horse. One of the main horses. That was actually okay. That was kind of all right. Still better than Miz TV. Well, maybe not this past Miz TV, because it took. Yeah, Brock Lesnar was on there and basically threw everybody in Suplex City and F5. Yeah, but we've had a lot of insulting women's matches this week on Raw and on SmackDown. So Charlotte actually faces Lana. Well, it wasn't actually a match, but Lana kind of did the best she could. It was a squash match, and Lana actually taps out to the figure eight. Okay, fine. Moving on. Now, the very next segment was the most interesting of the night because it involved Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens, and AJ Styles. Now, what's so interesting about it is that Shane McMahon was basically supposed to be laying down the law as far as him being the referee at SummerSlam for the United States Championship match. Now, Kevin Owens actually did some digging. He's like, look, yeah, both of us shouldn't trust him. Not Shane, because, yeah, AJ, you and him had history, and, yeah, me and him don't like each other, and so on and so forth. But he actually, yeah, this is not the first time that he's been referee. And they showed him when he screwed Stone Cold, when he went 1, 2, and stuck the finger out. And it's funny because it's funny because even Kevin Owens is like, look, this won't be the first time a Canadian actually gets screwed over by a McMahon, as far but yeah, he actually said that Brett deserved it and actually got a couple of boos by the Canadian fans. But yeah, it was interesting because again, they replayed Shane, even though that was like what, literally 18 years ago that he did that. But again, it's still a part of history that, yeah, a screw job could happen. Somebody being, Shane McMahon being a referee, he is a McMahon, and maybe and AJ Styles actually has history with Shane McMahon, as Kevin Owens pointed out, as far as Shane being attacked and then have his head being thrown to a car window and stuff like that. So that was the most interesting segment of the night. And a cheap shot was delivered by Kevin Owens, and then a Pele kick accidentally hit Shane. Okay, look, I can understand stirring the pot, and even though AJ was like, I know you're trying to stir the pot, but at least this segment was kind of interesting because Kevin Owens currently has things going on with Shane, and AJ in the past had something going on with Shane. So Shane, he said he promises to call it down the middle. And Shane didn't put himself in that situation. Daniel Bryan did. So, yeah. Again, that was the most interesting segment of the night. So we go on the interesting to lame. As Lana and Tamina are in the back. And Lana is like, okay, you're gonna rub it in. You're gonna say that, you know, I told you so, whatever. You know, just go ahead and stuff like that. And Tamina is like, look, what, you're still gonna say that you're more ravishing than me? You know, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What does this have to do with anything? But she actually points out to Lana that no, it wasn't being ravishing or anything like that that got you 3 straight title shots. It was your ambition. And now you have me. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck does that mean? It's just... Does anyone consider Lana or Tamina relevant? Especially for the SmackDown Women's Championship or any championship? Please, if you do, feel free to comment below. And spell Lana backwards. But anyway... Oh, God. You have Carmella versus Naomi. Again, another insulting match. James Ellsworth comes back and actually causes Naomi to lose to Carmella after a kick to the face. You didn't even tease a cash-in at this point. No reaction for Carmella. Ellsworth gets a reaction, but Carmella got no reaction as she was coming out, as she was so-called wrestling. And even after the match, she still got no fucking reaction because no one fucking cares about Carmella. So Carmella and Ellsworth were walking in the back and they bump into Natty. And Natty is like, look, if I see Carmella or Ellsworth at SummerSlam, Carmella will have a chin like Ellsworth. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you make that threat all you want, but I still think that you're going to be cash-in fodder. I think that you are the one that's actually going to get cashed in on and get that belt to Carmella. I think that's just the way it is at this point, because I don't think that Carmella is actually going to cash in on Naomi or even against Becky, and it better not fucking be Charlotte. And I don't see Lana ever getting the belt, and I don't see Tamina actually getting title shots. So I could be wrong, but still, that's just what I see. It's just fucking ridiculous. So Nakamura had a interview with Renee Young, and he said that it's his destiny to be WWE champion. And he said Cena was the measuring stick, and 16-time champion. He's been, yeah, but he beat him. So, like I say, people have their doubts and their fears about cash-in fodder and stuff like that, but who knows at this point. So, speaking of the WWE Champion, in a grudge match, he faced Randy Orton. Now, Randy Orton did his thing. Jinder Mahal actually got some offense. Jinder Mahal actually kind of seemed like a threat, but he still lost. The championship wasn't on the line, so okay, fine. He was about to do his Cobra Clutch Slam. I forgot what they actually fucking call it at the moment. It just slips my mind. But he lifts Randy up, and Randy gives him an RKO, and that's it. So as Randy was very slowly walking up the aisle and stuff like that and checking around, he turns around and Rusev Machka, Rusev kick, Rusev super kick, Rusev lay down Orton. And that's it. And that's basically the show, because the show goes off the air after that. Again, it's just, at least most of this was better than Raw, but it had a couple of insulting women's matches. I mean, come on, you can do better than this. And then the tag team situation. Tag team situation is in dire straits right now. Why couldn't you have Ty Dillinger and Sami Zayn at least put up a good fight and at least roll up one of the fucking Usos, whatever, or at least a disqualification get caused by the New Day, so at least Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger look like a fucking threat. I mean, these guys were main attractions at NXT, for Christ's sake. And you won't put them in a mid-card situation. I mean, yeah. Anyway, what did you think about the show? Do you disagree? Do you think I'm full of shit? Please comment below. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe. I'm always open for a debate about wrestling. Drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme. And I'll see you later. Credits.